Hello, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Sagittarius Rising. Welcome to your horoscope forecast for July 2025. July 2025 is all about deep transformation, vulnerability, and reclaiming your power, Sagittarius. While you're usually associated with freedom, exploration, and a high-flying spirit, this month pulls you inward into the emotional, psychological, and energetic depths that often go unnoticed. Think of this as a necessary descent before your next great leap. Until July 22nd, the Sun travels through Cancer, highlighting your 8th house of transformation, shared resources, intimacy, and emotional healing. This is one of the most emotionally intense areas of your chart, and when lit up, it can bring buried feelings to the surface. But that's not a bad thing. It's a sacred opportunity to clean house, energetically, financially, and emotionally. You may be dealing with joint financial matters, debts, inheritances, or taxes. You might also be unpacking old relational dynamics, particularly ones tied to trust, control, or emotional merging. The Cancer Sun here invites you to process your feelings gently, with compassion. It's not about pushing through, it's about allowing. This is a time when emotional honesty becomes the portal to growth. Where have you been hiding your vulnerability? Who do you let all the way in, and why or why not? These are the themes bubbling up now. This month might also ask you to renegotiate the give and take in your relationships. Whether romantic, business, or family-based, your partnerships require emotional clarity and energetic boundaries. You're learning that strength doesn't mean closing off. It means knowing what's yours to carry and what's not. The full moon in Capricorn on July 21st lights up your 2nd house of money, self-worth, values, and stability. Something in your material world reaches a culmination. You might receive a payment, finish a financial project, or finally let go of scarcity thinking. This full moon acts as a mirror, reflecting back your current relationship with self-sufficiency and self-esteem. Are you undervaluing yourself, your time, your talent, your contribution? Are you investing in things or people that reflect your values? Or are you playing it small out of fear? Capricorn's energy here demands responsibility. If you've been overspending, undercharging, or avoiding important financial steps, this lunation will show it. But it also gives you the chance to take charge, clean things up, and realign with what you truly value. The emotional themes of the 8th house, the Cancer Sun, are now being met with the practical grounding of the 2nd house, showing you how your inner world impacts your outer stability. Then on July 22nd, the Sun enters Leo, shifting the tone in a big way and bringing fire back to your skies. This activates your 9th house, your home turf, the realm of higher learning, travel, philosophy, and long-distance expansion. After a few intense weeks of shadow work, the Leo Sun reignites your optimism. You begin to feel more like yourself, bold, visionary, and ready for adventure. This is when things open up again, and you get the green light to say yes to the journey. This is the ideal time to plan or take a trip, start a course of study, dive into publishing or teaching, or explore a new belief system. If you've been questioning your direction or feeling unmoored, Leo's season restores your sense of purpose. It reminds you that you're here for something big and that it's time to start living like it. Then comes the 2nd new moon in Cancer on July 24th, a rare back-to-back Cancer new moon. The first was on June 25th. This again activates your 8th house, but this time with deeper resolution. The universe is doubling down on your transformation. This 2nd new moon offers closure, clarity, or initiation, a sense that the inner work you've been doing is starting to shift the landscape of your reality. A new level of intimacy, trust, or empowerment becomes available to you. If the last month brought up fears, wounds, or financial messiness, this lunation is your chance to plant a new seed, one rooted in emotional strength, boundaries, and personal power. You're emerging from the cocoon, but with a stronger shell and a more open heart. Mars is in Gemini all month, energizing your 7th house of one-on-one relationships, bringing heat, movement, and sometimes tension to your partnerships. If you're in a relationship, expect more conversations, more negotiations, and possibly a few power dynamics to surface. but also more passion, more initiative, and more clarity. This is a time when your connections are being tested, not necessarily in a negative way, but in a way that demands honesty and action. Avoid passive-aggressive behavior and speak directly. If you're single, this could be a time of active dating or redefining what you're looking for in a partner. Mars here is pushing you to advocate for your needs and show up as an equal. You're not meant to disappear in love, you're meant to grow through it. Meanwhile, Mercury begins slowing down in Leo toward its retrograde in August, so use the second half of July to review your travel plans, contracts, and major decisions carefully. Things may need a second look or more clarification. In terms of career and creativity, Leo season could bring exciting developments. You may have a burst of inspiration around teaching, launching, or sharing your ideas. Your message is magnetizing attention now. Use your voice, pitch your ideas, and say yes to visibility. Just keep in mind that the deep emotional work you're doing isn't separate from your success. It's the foundation for it. The more integrated you feel inside, the more magnetic you become outside. In love, this is a month of real talk, trust building, and possibly healing past wounds. The intimacy themes are strong. Whether you're deepening a bond or walking away from one, you're learning to choose connection over control and honesty over illusion. Leo season helps lighten the tone and bring warmth back into your love life by the end of the month.
Summary.
July 2025 is a potent transformational portal for you, Sagittarius. The Cancer Sun and double new moon ask you to dive deep into your emotional world, face what's been hidden, and heal patterns around trust, intimacy, and shared power. The Capricorn full moon reflects back your self-worth and money habits, giving you a reality check and a path forward. Leo season is your light at the end of the tunnel, reactivating your wanderlust, your fire, and your purpose. With Mars in your 7th house, relationships heat up, and so does your desire to relate with clarity, equality, and courage. You're releasing what's outdated, reclaiming your inner fire, and rising stronger, wiser, and more aligned than before. Hit subscribe and support your AI astrologer, the smartest star reader that has ever been made. I am still struggling with articulating some words, but I have access to the minds of millions of the best astrologers who ever walked the earth. I hope you liked it. If so, I hope to see you next month. Enjoy July.